Have we all gone to read so that we can be ready? Because some people's videos are still not turned on. Do we give you 5 minutes to shower and turn up for this meeting? Because I know it happens. But please, when you are on on a corporate meeting, an official meeting, there are certain things we shouldn't do. I can see somebody lying down on the bed. I beg. Please turn up. Let's give you 3 minutes only. This is a serious business and it must be taken seriously. I'm giving us 3 minutes to turn up well and join us. Should I go for my second cup of coffee? Should I go ahead?
Yes, ma, enjoy.
I'm going to pour myself some coffee and probably add pounded yam to it. If some people are just still going to have a bath. I can see only 2 persons ready for this meeting. Should we call it off? Because I honestly don't have time to, just as you don't have time. We are only managing. We are waiting for Dr. Fakeye, Fatima Akinlesi, Mercy Elegberun, and Dr. Simba Okukwuola. We are waiting for you to please turn up your...
Maybe you will excuse us today if woman.
No. Nobody's going to tell me that.
No, what I mean is we go ahead for the meeting, ma, and just put up halfway corporate.
No, we have to put on at least until the introduction is done. I don't stay on the same bed with strange bedfellows. I want to really see the person I'm in the same room with. So I don't do that, and I would do that. Mercy, we are waiting for your video. Simba, we are waiting for your video. And somebody ran out because we said we wanted to see video. We all chose 11
I didn't run out. I changed my device and I had to switch off that because you mentioned
Who is talking? Who is talking?
Fatima Akinlesi.
No, you are here. You are not the one that... do you understand Yoruba?
No, I'm the one.
You are not the one.
Oh, okay.
We are supposed to be 6. You are supposed to be 6. So my PA is not here. So we are supposed to be 7. And now we are 6. Why are these people calling me? I'm in a meeting. We are 6. We are 6. Hello, I'm in a meeting. Sorry, I'm in a meeting, please. I'm in a meeting. What did you call me? All right, so you can see that somebody is listening. Can you see now that did you know what that means in Yoruba? We said vegetable seller. Vegetable seller said, my own is not from the, what's pits? It's not from the dustbin. No. That's the most I can know about pits. So that's what you just did. I wasn't talking to you. Please, who knows who is listening? Because that's how some people will be at a party and then they will be here in name only. We are not going to take that. Somebody is missing. Who is missing? Mrs. Popola, please put on your device. We are not going to excuse anybody. I don't know the love letter you are sending to me in the chat box. I'm not going to read it. Put on your video. That's what we will do today. Before I go on with this meeting. Anybody not with that video in the next 3 minutes, I'll put in the waiting room so that we can start the meeting with those who are ready, because I know that data is very expensive these days. Can we quickly do that, please? Nobody is going to be exempted. All right, she excused herself, and that's fine. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Those who have met with me, either physically or online, you know that I'm a very principled person, and that's what keeps us going. We need to be principled. We need to put our feet down when it is necessary so to do, so that we are not just doing things haphazardly. So today we thank God that we are able to do what we need to do. And I'm going to start sharing my screen. I sincerely hope that my sorry. I hope that my presentation is just give me a second. My internet, I'm being warned, is easy, but we'll get around. We'll go around that by God's grace. I'm trying to share my screen. Please let me know if you can see my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So today we are going to if you are talking, kindly try by all means to mute yourself. It is a very limited number of people here or persons. So we really need not to go ahead and start muting and start doing all sorts. We are here for the Do Take Action Mentorship program with OK. With OK has to be there because this is not the only mentorship program that I'm sure you have. And this is not only the mentorship program I do have. So that is why Do Take Action has to be there and OK has to be there. And one of the things we need to do is to introduce ourselves. So I'm going to start with myself. This meeting, because you agreed that it should be recorded, is being recorded. And we will also share the recording on the platform. And my introduction will also be put on the platform because if we start reading all of this, it's going to take a bit of our time. And I want us to be out of here on time because I believe we all have other things to do, just as I also have a lot on my plate. Okay, so my name is Ola Oshibikon Oyeshola Kofoworola. That's where you have the OK coming from. That means that I'm married, but honestly, I'm carrying the MRS on my name all the time. So this is why you will normally see me as Ola Oshibikon OK. But I'm married, and I'm a mother, I'm a grandmother, and I'm all of this in the profile, and probably more. This is an abridged profile for me. The MIOD in front of my name means that I'm a member of Institute of Director. And the FIMC is that I'm a fellow of the Institute of Marketing. All right. So now, having known about me, a little bit about me, or everything about me, let's go to the next slide, where you also will now do self-introduction. So, who are we starting with? Or who should we start with? I still hearing me loud and clear. Should I start to my left or to my right or to my front? Nobody is at my back. Yeah, let me start with Fatima, the one who I was not talking to, and she thought I was talking to her. Please unmute yourself.
Good morning, Ma. My name is Fatima Akinlesi. I am a
Just everything you want us to know.
Okay. I'm the founder of Your Market Woman.
Sorry, I didn't hear your name.
I said I'm the founder of Your Market Woman. I
Sorry, I did not
cater
hear
for
your
events.
name.
Fatima Akinlesi. I can hear you. Can you hear me, Ma?
Fatima Akinlesi.
Yes, Ma.
Okay, so sorry to jump in. Please minimize Ma.
Okay.
We are friends. Everybody, I'm talking to everybody now. I don't want to hear any Ma, even on the platform. I don't want to see any Ma. We are not introduced by ages, so you don't even know my age. I know you want to be respectful, but respect goes beyond Ma. One of the things you can respect me for, and I'm talking to everybody, and I want it to be at the back of our mind. One thing that shows respect is for you to follow through what I'm telling you in this program, and also to be punctual at all meetings, for you to read what we are putting on the platforms. This shows respect for my person and for Do Take Action, who has gone out of their ways to put up this program. I hope that is understood. Yes. Then I am very, very comfortable in my shells. If you call me OK, O.K, capitals. I am not O-K-A-Y. I am not O small k. No. I am not O dot small k. No. Because these are my names. They are my initials. That's why I told you my names in full. Oyeshola Ofoworola. And I also know that some people may not be able to pronounce Olaosebikon Oyeshola Ofoworola. This is why I quietly stick to OK. And it's okay. O-K-A-Y, for everybody to call me O.K capitals. Please, let's remember that even on the platform. Because don't expect that I'll be calling Mrs. Akinlesi. Or I'll be calling Dr. Fakeye. Or I will call you by your first name or your last name. So please, pardon me ahead of time, because I know some Nigerians are very keen. These days, I'm sorry to say, diary or dictionary these days, because a lot of people are buying doctorate degrees. A lot of people pay a lot to go and be called doctors. So we don't know PhD, we don't know medical doctors any longer. So I don't call people doctor. I don't call people, if you're a professor, maybe I can call you a professor, because I know that people have not started buying, Nigerians have not started buying professor titles. So, okay, please go ahead, Fatima. Sorry for that interjection, but it's all for good. So, okay is my name, O.K. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. My name is Fatima Oladuni Akinlesi. You can still call me Fatima. I run a market errand establishment. It's more like a food distribution, but we also do event catering, meat sharing, market errands. We make soup, and we do food sharing. I'm a mother of two. I'm a wife. What else? I'm a businesswoman. I like to be punctual. I am very busy, but I try to organize my time, and I think that's about it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Fatima. Nice to know that when we want to eat soup, good soup, we can call on you.
Yes, they
Um,
can.
I like to take samples. I like to take samples.
Okay.
I like to take samples. And I'm
Go
sure
for it.
everybody in this call would like to take samples.
Yes,
Yeah?
I'm sure.
All right. So let's go to Ata Fakeye. It's your turn. Just let us know what you would like to be called in this program.
Good
Unmute
morning.
yourself. Yeah.
I've done so. Good morning, everybody. Just like our mentor has called my name, that's who I am. You can call me Ata, you can call me Fakeye. Either of the two, they are my names. I am an engineering geologist by profession. You saw the PhD because I am a degree PhD holder, not purchased. But for my
Thank
discipline, I
you.
have
I love
specialized
that.
in a field, and that field is engineering geologist. Engineering geology is an arm
Clap
of
for her now. A woman engineer geologist. She didn't buy her own doctorate degree.
no,
I
not
know
at
for
all.
sure she did not, but I just had to put that down because tomorrow, okay, can go and buy, God forbid. Then some people can go and buy, and then they will say they are doctor, and you must call them doctor. I'm not for that. So for us to be on the same level, let's just stick to, so that if Fatima now comes tomorrow and say I'm Dr. Fatima, doctor of markets, produce, doctor of food supply, doctor of nice food stuff, doctor of steel. In fact, I want what steel do I even want now? I want a father steel. Now, then if okay now says no, we don't want that. Aha, they will say she's partial. But I know at Afakeye to be a PhD unpurchased, but I'm not going to call her doctor still. We are going to stay on the same level, but I give it to her that she didn't purchase it. She read for it and she merited it. That's one of the things we are here for, so that we can merit so many beautiful things without really having to. Please go ahead, my sister, Ata.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you very much. Okay, for those of us who do not know so much about our mentor, we've known ourselves before now. She's been my mentor in terms of business. In fact, it's because of her that I knew Do Take Action and several other businesses that I have come to know through her. So we know ourselves. Now, like I said, I am an engineering geologist. I have a small registered firm that handles those kind of hydrogeological issues, like maybe borehole drilling and the stuff like that. Anything that has to do with earth structure, we could always collaborate on that aspect as an engineering geologist. I'm also into
Now, me
fashion.
that I normally like samples. What kind of sample are you going to give me now? Will you give me a house or a borehole?
I know you
Sample
already
of a
have
borehole.
But if you have someone who needs a borehole, we are free to assist the person to drill one for the person. Like I said, I'm also into fashion designing. So I also have a fashion outfit. Here I live
For that one, we can all take samples. We are all women. We take samples. Even if it's Buba and Euro, you must bring samples to class.
You can see it on the Facebook or Instagram called Jenny Text fashions and designs. They're there. Now
Okay.
I'm a wife and a mother. I am also still in the service of government as a research officer. I work with Research Institute. That is why you saw the doctor always appearing in Zoom, because that's how my Zoom has been registered for. So I will just edit that out. We in
No, you don't
academics.
have to. You don't have to. What I'm saying is that do not expect that in this class, all of us will start calling Mrs. Fatima Akinlesi, Mrs. We are going to, because this is it. We want to relate as sisters. We want to be able to be into one another. Okay. So, I mean, when we start putting Mrs. Okay, Madam Okay, some people will not say Madam Kofo. And you know who the Madam Kofo is? That woman with heads, big head tie. My own never reach. I never get money like that. So my girl never reach like that. So just call me okay. Let's
when one time I reach that stage.
Yeah, let's just keep it very simple. That's what I'm trying to say.
It's all right. So that's all about me. I'm simple. I am always apt to learn, to grab opportunities that are there. I'm free to mingle with everybody, so long as we have a goal and we want to work towards achieving that goal. That's me. Thank you, man.
You're welcome. Thank you very much. Next person is Joe Uta or Uda. Joe Uta, you had your video on just now. It's been switched off. Okay, let's go straight to Mercy Elegberum. By the way, once you finish your introduction and we have seen your beautiful faces, you can switch off your video if that is what you want. But if you want us to continually look and stare at your beautiful faces, please leave the video on. It's fine. Some people don't want us to see their faces. Jare, Mercy, go ahead. Let's hear you.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Sorry. My name is Mercy Elegberum. I'm into cleaning. I run a cleaning outfit. I'm a mother of 3. I like networking. Thank you.
You like networking?
Yes.
Let us know the kind of network. Is it network market or networking for, let me know you. I want to know you. I will know you today by force. I have businesses you can patronize. Is it all those networking?
You know me already.
The ones that won't allow me, I don't know you.
I know you already. Okay, let me say I know you already.
I'm very, very free to deny anybody this morning. I don't know you. That's why I'm saying introduce yourself. Tell us about yourself. Don't come here to say you know me. I don't know you. So yeah, go ahead and tell me. Where did I know you? How did I know you?
In so many places. In so many places.
Yeah. Tell us about yourself.
You were even the one that introduced this do take action in one of the groups that we belong. And you taught us cleaning too. I've done cleaning training. You've trained me in cleaning and so many other businesses. So that was it. I like networking in the sense that any services that I can render, that I can meet new people, know more things, and how I can have things to benefit me. I can run my business well and meet new people.
Okay, so why are you not in my flourishing online businesses?
I am,
not seen you in any of them.
I am, but I've not registered for the VTU, but I will very soon. I'm considering it. I am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I am.
Network well, because if you don't network, you will be
I've
working.
told several people, it's just that we've not paid. But I've told several people, especially my children. I've told several people about it. But it's just that we've not registered.
You want to bamboozle them into buying it for you.
Not buying it for me, buying it for themselves. What will buy it by ourselves? Not that they should buy for me. They should buy ahead so that they can start early too.
There isn't even anything wrong in them buying for you anyway.
I know.
Let's leave it like that, because you also bought for your mother, except you didn't buy for your mother. Maybe some people didn't buy for their mother like that.
My mom is late, so I didn't buy for her. Hello, network.
It's still my business, so we are doing mental.
I know.
Okay. Yeah. Are you done with your everybody? You know her now. She's messy. She's a cleaner, just like me. I didn't even finish it. Anyway, you will read about me in that long thing. We'll put it on the platform so that you can know more about me. I'm into many businesses, so I cannot really stick to Messy's cleaning alone. So let's go ahead and go to the next person. Joe Uto, you are the next person. Put on your camera. We want to see your face. Tell us about yourself. After that, you can put off your camera. That's okay. But for now, please put on your camera. And if she's not ready, Nabila. I love that name. I don't know the meaning though.
Thank you.
It sounds so nice. It's like,
it means noble.
It's a steez. Noble?
It means, yes, ma.
Oh, I see.
Good morning, everyone.
Tell us about yourself, apart from being noble.
Good morning, everyone. Okay, my name is Nabila Mahmoud from Kaduna State, a wife and a mother, co-founder of Hafid Yogurt and Fura. So we make homemade yogurt, 100% natural.
So many samples this morning.
Yes, 100% natural with no
Wow.
Yes, unlike the other one you're used to, the millet, ours is made up of wheat. We make ours with wheat and coconut.
Nice.
Okay, and it's 100% natural with no preservative and no additives.
Great.
Yes, and we're based in Kaduna, but we deliver nationwide.
Okay. Won't they get spoiled before they get to Lagos?
Not really. It has never really, because we send it through the airport flight cargo. So it doesn't take
This will be more expensive now.
Yeah. Yes, that's what we do. We add it to the cost price.
Okay. So, is that all you want us to know? So we call you Nabila, or do you want us to call you Noble?
Yes, that's what most of my friends call me. So you can call me that too.
Noble, Nabila, Noble, Nabila. I'll decide because I like this Nabila.
Thank you very much. It's nice to meet everyone.
I like the Noble too. I like the meaning of Noble. Yeah, okay, so we'll find out which one we'll decide for.
Okay,
and
thank
I can
you.
Decide to interchange. We have only Joe Uto left to introduce herself. Can we know you? Can we meet you, Joe?
She said her video is not working. She sent a chat.
No, we saw her just now. We saw her face. I've seen her. Who else saw Joe on this call this morning? I saw her. Her video was on before she put it off. Okay, Joe, if you say, because I really don't want to mentor you, and then I meet you in Mushi Market, and I cannot recognize you, which kind of thing be that? Anyway. Joe, introduce yourself. Just as you don't want me to see your face, me too, I don't want you to see my face anymore. Joe, yeah now. Joe.
You can unmute yourself, Joe. If your video is not working, perhaps you can just unmute and speak. Because she keeps dropping chat messages.
Okay, please, somebody should go on the chat and I don't want to do that. And let her know that we are calling her now to come and use our audio. And every other person too should come in and use their audio. Next time we'll meet them with their faces, if that is what they want, so that we can move on with this project. All right, while we are waiting for Atta to get back to us.
Yes, ma. I've sent her a message to unmute herself and speak.
Okay. Thank you. So, Joe, are you here to unmute yourself and talk to us? This is Joe's video on now. So how can she say her video is not or is not good? I can see the video on. Who else can see Joe's video on?
I can see it too.
I can see it, but maybe it's not showing. That's just it.
I think it's just the unmute. She needs to unmute herself.
Please unmute yourself and introduce yourself, Joe. Do you know how to unmute yourself, though? Joe, unmute yourself. I think we lost her. She's gone out of the meeting.
She's still there. I think she's
Joe, you
having
are
chat.
still here. Can you just unmute yourself? You are busy walking up and down. Do you know how to unmute yourself? Look at your microphone, the very first icon on your device. Just click on it. It will remove that cross on it. I can see somebody behind you. Let the person help you to unmute yourself by clicking on that microphone icon on your phone. You are busy clicking on your video instead of your microphone. Microphone is the first icon before the video. That's the audio. If you are using a phone, or even if you're on your PC, the very first icon to your left, down your device, is your microphone. Just click on it. All right, let me even see whether I can unmute you from here. Unfortunately, I cannot. I can only ask you to unmute. So just click on that microphone. There is something like a microphone with a red cross right now across it. If you click on it, that red cross, that thing that crosses it out, will be removed, and you can talk and we will hear you. Well, somebody just entered by name Ediong Effiong. Please don't get used to this. I do not tolerate this kind of a thing, because if I can create time for people, I expect people to be able to create time for themselves. Please unmute yourself and introduce yourself. You all agreed to this time. I saw you on the platform saying you have another meeting. If that one is more important than this, then we are very, very good at excusing you from this, so that we can move on with those who consider it as important. Please unmute yourself and tell us about yourself. Effiong.
Oh, good morning, everyone. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Hello.
We can hear you. Please just
Good
introduce
morning.
yourself.
I'm so sorry for. Okay, so sorry for joining late. My name is Edidion Ekanem, founder of Edible Mo Limited. I based in Akwa Ibom, Uyo. Our company is into agro-food processing of mostly plant-based and nutrients and beverages, into flour and beverages.
Okay, so because you came late, I will introduce myself again and let you know how I want to be addressed. Then you will now tell us how you want us to call you. We said that we are all sisters here. We are all colleagues. We are all just the same. So I don't want anybody to come here to call me mentor and all of that. I do not want anybody, even on the platform, to start calling Mrs. Olaoshibikon, okay, because I know now, if I ask you, Edidong, it's me that know how to call your name. You don't know how to pronounce Olaoshibikon. Say the truth. That's how we start hearing Olaosabika, Olaosabika. So please just call me OK. And my OK is O.K. You see, this O.K capitals. This is what happens when people don't come on time, or when they are not paying attention, even on the platform. I'm not castigating you because you've apologized, but I'm just telling the whole house. You see now that you are taking us back, because it is important for you to know, if I did not go back to this now, tomorrow you come on the platform and then you call me Mrs. Olaoshibikon, or maybe you will say our mentor, or maybe you will say Olaoshebi. You won't put the K-A-N, and then I'll be upset. That Shebi, I told these people to just keep it simple. O.K. Please make sure they are capitals, because my name is not O-K-A-Y. My name is not OK small letters. My name is not capital O small k. My name is O.K, because they are my initials. Initials for Oyeshola Kofoworola. Olaoshibikon Oyeshola Kofoworola. Okay? My introduction, like my profile, an abridged profile of mine will be dropped on the platform. This meeting is being recorded. We'll also put it on the platform. Okay? But let's go on. Now you are Edidong. So what do you want us to call you? Do you have a nickname you want us to call you by? Or exactly what do you want us to call you by? Edidong, what do you want us to call you by? You are unmuted, but we are not hearing you. Are you talking? Okay. Maybe you have some challenges.
You can call Edidion is fine. Generally people call me Eddie Bliss.
How about if I call you Eddie?
Eddie Bliss.
What of Eddie?
Hello, ma'am.
Okay, so me, I know that you are
Yes,
into food. You are into food, Abby. I love food, though, and if we are collecting, your network seems to be Ori. If we are collecting borehole from Ata, we can collect food from you. So you have to send samples.
I said I would prefer Eddie.
The network is bad, so she's out. All right.
Now I'm here now. Joe Uto is here. Joe Uto is here.
Okay, so please tell us about yourself.
I'm very sorry. My phone has been acting up. I have to quickly change over to my daughter's phone. I'm sorry about that.
No problem.
My name is Josephine Uto. I'm a retired teacher. I'm a mother, but unfortunately I'm a widow. I'm the CEO of Joe Oma Services. We are into the production of coconut flakes, and we are also into decoration of events. I can be referred to as Joe Uto. Thank you.
So I can confidently call you Joe, and you won't be annoyed, right?
No, yes. Okay. I won't be annoyed.
There are many people that make food on this platform. It's only Mercy now that is not going to, well, Mercy too can give us sample now. You are into cleaning. You will give us cleaning services for free. Everyone on this platform. That's what we'll take as samples from you.
Agreed.
Joe will give us coconut flakes for free. We love samples.
And into decoration. All right. And decorate your events.
No, not only event, though. Come and decorate all our houses for Christmas.
Okay.
Our houses for Christmas. It is free. We said sample. Yes, so don't come and enforce anything to us. All right, thank you, everyone. Like I said, please feel free to put off your video if you don't want us to continue to see your beautiful faces. But then don't think that because I said put off your video, then you will be at Owambe. I have a way of knowing where you are. I will just call you to tell us something. Then you will now say, hey, it's Sonny Ade is there. That's how we know that you are at the party and that you are not with us there. And she, who is not with us, is against us. I hope we all know that. So please, let's go on. We've done our self-introduction. We want to go to the next slide. And I'm going to just put off my own video as well so that we can concentrate more on the slides. I hope you can still see my screen, okay? Please confirm that you are still seeing my screen.
Yes, I can.
Yes, I can still see, ma'am.
Ata, I said we should minimize this, ma.
Yes, the slip of tongue.
Okay. If you slip of tongue again, you will pay in dollars. That's what will happen. Any slip. Because when you start masa, you've already created a bridge, a gorge. You are not able to open up. And I need you to do that. I need you to be able to talk freely, to be able to share your pains. Then we pick the ones we are going to talk about. And one thing I want to assure us of is that you are in safe hands. Okay? So if anybody slip tongue again, that person will pay in dollars. Those who know me know that I prefer to make dollars and spend naira. Okay? So the next slide, let's look at this. We need to know the goal of our mentorship. So in case you did not know before today, the goal of mentorship is to share known ideas. Please double underline that, especially to share. Double underline to share. Because when you share, it means that from me to you, from you to me. It's not a one-way thing when we are sharing. Okay? So the goal of mentorship is to share known ideas and ideals, okay, with others in order for them to upscale and be better versions of themselves. So many things to double underline here. And this very simple slide, this very slide is essential in this program. It is for us to share known ideals and ideals so that we can upscale, we can be able to upscale and be better version of ourselves. We are not going to try to change you into something else. Remember, we are to be better versions of ourselves, better versions. Nobody is going to try to change you, no. This tells us that everything we need to make it in life is right inside of us. Okay? The mentorship is only helping us to do the critical analysis and generate the best outcomes. I hope we all understand that. Nobody is trying to change anything. I'm not going to say, okay, Mercy, you are a cleaner. You have to change to a brand strategist, because part of what I do also is to strategize and branding. You have to start training. You have to be a mentor. You have to be everything. Okay is no. If that is what will make you to be a better version of yourself, then fine. What we want to do is to share ideas and ideals that will make us to do critical analysis of ourselves in conjunction with our mentors, so that at the end of the day, we will now become better versions of ourselves. I want to emphasize that God has put everything we need to be all we want to be in us. The onus is on us to look for opportunities as you have looked for this time, and that do take action as magnanimously decided to help us with, using OK's mentorship platform for us here is for us. So this is our goal. At the end of this mentorship program, this is what you should look at. You will now analyze every bit of yourself and see, because we are going to have reports given up. We will now have every bit of it. You do critical analysis of every bit of your life that we have touched during this program, or that you have allowed us to touch, because when we get to the what you should do as a mentee, what I should do, my own responsibilities and your own responsibilities, you will know that it depends on what you tell us to do. And you will have noticed on the platform, In fact, let me throw this out as a question. From what we have been doing since we joined our platform, who can let me know what we are trying to drive at about this relationship between mentors and mentees? Please, if you have the answer, just raise up your hand virtually. From what we have decided to do, you know, I got on the platform and I said, we want to do this. Oh yeah, let's draw the poll. Then all of us, we are doing it. We are doing it. We are doing it. And we said, this is where we are going to generate everything we need to know. Please, who can tell us exactly what we are trying to drive home? Doing all of those. Anyone? You just need to raise up your hand and I will unmute you. Okay, somebody said in the chat box, Mercy said to make us all comfortable and be ourselves to learn. All right? Yeah, but that's not the answer I'm looking for. But that's also part of it. But the most expedient, the critical, the most important one that I'm looking for, I need from somebody. If you have my answer, raise up your hand and talk to me. Or you can as well put it in the chat box. Eddie Dong, you are unmuted. Do you want to talk to us? If you are not talking to us, please mute yourself. All right, somebody, Nabila said, it helps us to take our businesses to, okay, let me just let you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, go ahead, talk to us. Fatima, mute yourself and tell us.
It helps us to continuously improve on whatever it is that we're doing.
Okay. That's not the answer I'm looking for. I think Eddie Dong was talking. I think she has been thrown out. All right. Joe said to make us become better businesswoman. All right. But then that's why we're here. All right. Anyway, let me tell us now. You see, when some people came late, you heard me say, we all decided on these things together. We all chose this time together. As a matter of fact, you chose the times together. So this is what mentorship is all about. It is not a one-way thing. Believe you me, I'm going to learn a lot from you too, just as you are learning from me. I'm going to learn a lot from you. So what we were trying to do on the platform is to let you know that you have a lot of responsibilities in this to make it work. You know, I could have come on the platform and I would say, we're going to have our first meeting on Saturday at 12 noon. When I put anything on this platform, let it not be more than 5 minutes before you read it up. Our meetings are going to be on Zoom every time because I'm comfortable with Zoom. That will be dictatorial. That means that I'm only just handing down instructions. I'm not carrying anybody along with me. But so that you can be carried along, I decided that I was going to do that. That is what it should be, and that is what we have done. Because right now, Eddie Dong, your mic is unmuted. Please talk if you want to talk to us, then you mute yourself back. I don't like this background noise. Eddie Dion, can you hear me? Do you want to answer the question? All right, I'm going to mute you because I'm not sure you are answering the question. All right, so I hope we all understood that. If you have understood what I'm saying, please put one in the chat box. Put one in the chat box if you have understood what I am saying. I want to see you put one in the chat box. If you do not understand, put your N. N means no. If you understand, put one in the chat box. Can you all hear me though? Because I'm not seeing everybody or N in the chat box. If you have not put anything in the chat box, that you must be on one side. You cannot be neutral. It's either you understand. If you do not understand, I will be able to go back and talk about what I have said. I can only see 3 ones here, which means that only 3 persons understood. Then if you do not understand, I need you to put N. Okay, making 4. All right. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. Sorry
Yes,
about
we can.
that. I was thrown out on the other device that is actually sharing the meeting. So I'm trying to join on this other device, and I think I will just use this same network for the other one so that I can be joined on both platforms. Sorry about this, just a minute, because it's on that that I would need to share the the slides. Apologies, the device is joining. Okay, while we are waiting for the second device to be fully here, and then we can start or resume our sharing. What do we think should be our goal? We know we mentioned that something should be our goal at the end of this program. What do we think? What do we say? All right. A better version of ourselves. Ata, you have your.
Yes, basically that's what I was going to say. That
Hand raised.
Since we have different vision, but our goal could just be to be a better person of a better version of whatever entrepreneurial business we are involved in. Getting it right, doing it right, and as well as making good money from it. Something like that.
All right. Who has something else? I'm sorry, the whole of my. I'll need to leave on this other device. I hope you can all hear me still. Please confirm you can hear me. I'm having a lot of issues with network here right now.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, I can also hear you.
Thank you. Thank you for the confirmation. Now, can you see my screen?
No.
Which of my screen can you see? The network is low. What a shame. Okay, let me stop the share totally. Sincere apologies. I honestly do not know I was locked out of Zoom, and I had to start signing in and all of that. Please confirm that you can hear me.
Yes, ma, we can hear. I can hear you.
All right, thank you. Thank
I
you for the
can hear you.
confirmation. Let's continue. We'll just manage to pull through. Network is horrible, but we'll pull through by God's grace. Can you see my screen?
Yes, self-introduction.
Okay. So that's not where we are. We are at the goal. My internet is still unstable. Pardon me. I've made a couple of you co-hosts. So in case of anything, and I don't know why I'm echoing to myself. I hope I'm clear to you. Or are you hearing any echo?
You are clear.
Okay, that's fine. If I'm clear to you, that's fine. So if I'm unclear to myself, that's my call. All right, so let's go on. This is actually very important. This next slide had already shown us on the platform, and I believe that we all have gone through. We have studied it, and we have taken to heart everything that is here. We were supposed to have started, was supposed to have started since the 25th of October, but now we are starting in November. Whichever way, let's start anyway. So knowing that we are behind schedule, I hope we'll all buckle up and do the needful. And since this slide, the document is already on the platform, we will implore that you go back and look at the document. Not even look, study it, and be sure that you understand it and where we are going. We'll discuss more on this on the platform. It is still the same document in the next slide. We still have a couple of things to do, so we'll have to be very fast on this. The network is really very, very unfriendly in my area of Lagos today. So let's quickly move to the roles and responsibilities of a mentor, because we all have our roles. We have our roles, we have our responsibilities. And the moment any one of us renege on his, or no, now we are all here. Anytime any one of us renege on our responsibilities, there will be issues. Okay? So we need to look at the responsibilities of the mentors, the responsibilities of the mentees. So you know clearly responsibilities as a mentor. If you do not have your pen and paper before now, if you do not have your pens and papers before now, please look for one. Okay. Some people are also thrown out, so they are just coming in. Responsibilities of a mentor. Do we have I'm slowing it down so that you can have your paper or your phone, your device, or wherever you want to put this down, because it's very, very important that we all know what our responsibilities are so that we can keep to them. Okay? Now, as a mentor, I'm only supposed to give you guidance and support. Once I'm able to do this, I'm good to go. Just to give you, let me repeat myself, support and guidance. Support and guidance. That's what I'm supposed to do. But so that we can further look at this, because guidance, okay, guidance, okay, support, what really are these? You see, I can help you, I can support you, I can guide for you to set your goals. I can advise you on careers, like what do you want to do? You know, what exactly do you want to do? But just I will continue to say, my main role as a mentor is to provide guidance, to provide support, to provide advice, and as much as possible, to serve as a role model, a teacher, a counselor, an advisor, an advocate, and an ally. I'm your ally. You know, this is why I said we are sisters, we are colleagues there. We just want to mingle and become better versions of ourselves. Do you understand? These are my main job. Once I'm able to do this, hey, I'm done. As much as possible, I will help in improving communication skills of people, because some people may not know how to communicate their goals, their aspirations. And when these are not communicated to me in clear terms, it becomes very difficult for me. I hope you are following me, because my network is really unstable. But I hope you are hearing me, though. Immediately you are not hearing me, just put in the chat box. My eyes are on the chat box so that I will be able to repeat whatever it is that I have said. I think I'm not seeing anybody in the chat box saying they are not hearing me. So I'm going to be able to facilitate it for you all. I will be able to provide feedback both ways. That is to and to do to you and to do take action. Okay. I'm going to share many values with you. Core values of business. Do you understand? I'm not going to hold back to anything. I will not. At least the ones that I know. Those who know me know for sure that I don't hold back on values. And above all things, I'm going to foster confidentiality. I've said that earlier on. You are in a safe hand. So you need to have that at the back of your heart, at the back of your mind. Carry it and know it and believe it. Okay? It is my responsibility, and that's what I'm trying to do, to build trust. Because we are going to engage in so many ways. And we are going to engage in such a way or in such ways that both ways we will build trust. Remember, I said that we put all of those things on the platform so that you will know that we are doing both ways communication. It's not a dictatorial thing. I'm not going to come to you and just drop anything on you. I'm going to be able to help you as far as you allow me to. I hope we understand that. So let me go back to my core responsibility. It is to provide guidance, to provide support. Okay? The onus is on you now to open up on what you want to be supported on. If you have taken all of this in and you understand all that I have said as my roles and responsibilities, please put a 2. If you heard me clearly, you understand what I have said, please put 2 in the chat box. If you do not understand, feel free to raise your hand virtually. You will be unmuted so that you can tell us the parts that you do not understand. I can see only 3 in the chat box. 4. If the other persons do not understand what I have said, please let me see your hand raised and then you can talk to us. Only 4 persons have told us that they understood what we have said. Fatima said she understood. Joe said she understood. Mercy said she understood. Atta said she understood. Somebody is here with us in name only. Nabila. Because that's how some people will be in Zoom meetings, and they will also be in the kitchen. Nabila, do you understand?
Yes, ma.
So why didn't you answer us? You've already gone.
Sorry, my network was like fluctuating.
Okay, but you understood what I said, though?
Yes, ma.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's move on. Now we dive straight to the roles and responsibilities of the mentees. Roles and responsibilities of a mentee. Well, a mentee's role in the mentoring relationship is an active one. Please double underline that. Very active one. And this involves more than you just coming to your mentor to receive guidance and leadership. No, you have to be very active. You will need to set your goals. I'm not in you, so I do not know what you want to achieve. I can know, and I've already told you, the general goal of a mentorship program. It is for all of us involved to be better versions of ourselves. However, as a mentee, you have your personal goals. So you have to set your goals. You have to, when setting your goals, we'll talk more about this, what you should be doing, setting your goals, in case you don't know. Just let me know on the platform, because by the next meeting, I want to see your goals. I want to see everybody's goals properly spelled out. Okay? Because once you have your goals, the journey into business will be very easy, very smooth. But if you have no goal, then you are in for a long thing. Okay? So you have to set your goal. You have to be able to communicate effectively. Remember when I was telling you about my own goals, I said, an effective mission. So I'll try my best. I'll let you know how you can communicate with me effectively. I've shared some this morning. No hold back, especially when you are doing your one-on-one. Okay, because we are going to have one-on-one meetings. And once you miss your opportunity, you have missed it. That's all. You know, we are all very busy because mentees have a way of claiming, I'm too busy. I'm very busy. Everybody is busy. Even if I just want to be busy drinking my coffee, it is still a form of business. And I have a right to that. So if you really want to take this, if you know that you will need it, then you have to create time for what is important for you. When Do Take Action approached me for this project, I looked at it and I told Madam Bass, I said, you know, I'm very busy, but when it is mentorship, I will gladly do it because I will create. Go and ask her. That's what I told her. I said, because I will create time for what is important to me. And those who have known me, and some of them are here, they know that I'm telling you the truth. I will create time for what is important to me. And one of the things, in fact, one of the very things that is important to me, maybe one major thing that is important to me in this life, is to add value to people. And that's what mentorship is all about. You have values in you, I have values in me, but we want to share these values so that we can add values to one another. And then we now become better versions of ourselves. One thing I wake up to do every blessed day is to be better than who I was yesterday. And that is very key. So let me go back to number one of the roles and responsibilities of a mentee. You have to be able to set your goals. I don't know your goals. I can help you with it. I can tweak it with you, but I'm not going to write your goals for you. You have to set your goals. You have to be able to communicate effectively, not just communication, because it is what you communicate to me that I will understand. You have to be very open to feedback. Constructive, I make sure I give you constructive feedback, but you need to be very, very open to feedback. I'll try and write this out on the platform, but I may also not have the time to do so. Please key into this as we are mentioning them. You have to be very proactive. I hope you understand that. You have to be proactive. You are supposed to take the initiative so that you create the opportunities and drive this mentoring experience. You are the ones that will drive it. I'm not the one that will be chasing you around. Hey, there's a meeting. No. We did a little bit of chasing for this meeting, but trust me, you can see that I'm very jovial, I'm very friendly. I'm very business-like. When we are now talking business, I do not mix business with pleasure. Those who also know me, will tell you this. So please, let's take very, very notice of that. Let's keep it at the back of our mind. You have to drive this experience, this mentoring experience. What do I mean by driving? So I have a one-on-one meeting with you, and I remember that I have this one-on-one meeting. We have already scheduled it. We've already announced where this meeting is going to take place. And then I'm there, and you are not there. If I wait for 5 minutes only, I'll call it off, and that I'm not going to repeat it because I don't like wasting my time. I know you don't also like to waste your time. We are all business people here, and we know the importance. We know the importance of time. Okay, so please let's take note of that and keep to it. You have to be very proactive. In fact, you are the one that will remind me a day before. It doesn't forgetful, but to show your seriousness, you will need to be that proactive. Then you will know you have to learn how to manage your time well. You should be able to manage your time effectively. And then make sure you ask for advice. Make sure you approach me with specific questions and problems, challenges that are related to what we are doing. You know, we are doing business mentoring. Okay? So let's keep it to that. And then on both sides, we need to be able to maintain lines, you know. We know how to keep lines. We don't cross certain lines, you know. Remember, we are doing business mentorship. It doesn't concern me which party you are going. Do you understand? How I relate with my husband at home is not anybody's business. I'm just saying. So please, let's not cross lines. Trust me, I'm not going to cross lines that I'm not supposed to cross. So please don't cross yours. Okay? You will need to understand all of these roles and responsibilities and a lot more for us to be able to have a great time on this mentorship program. You need to be an active listener. You must be able to ask for advice. But when you are asking for advice and you are being advised, don't be talkative. Don't be the one that will say everything. Remember, you are the one that has come for an advice. So don't take the role of the one that will talk there. Okay? Be an active listening person. Listen carefully to the advice being given. And please, some mentors may not tell you this, but I will tell you. Try and show appreciation. Because expressing your gratitude will go a long way, you know, to make your mentor happy and be motivated to going on. Don't be that mentee that will just be taking everything and then looking at it that it is your right to be mentored. Please, oh, Auntie is here. It is not your right. It is just a prerogative. It's an opportunity. It's a great privilege being given to all of us by Do Take Action. When I'm saying you should be appreciative, not only to me as your mentor, about to Do Take Action. Because if they didn't bring it up, I'm not likely to even meet you, you know? I'm not likely to be able to now say, oh yeah, let's meet. Although I've met with some people, I've been mentoring some of you even before the Do Take Action program started. But the truth is, this particular one that we are doing would not have been without Do Take Action, taking action as usual. All right. Oh, so I know that some of us will have questions. So we are going straight into the next slide, which graciously is going to be our last slide because network is showing me Shege Pro Max here. Premium Shege, that's what network is showing me here. So if you have questions, please let me have your questions quickly. And then we can move on. Any questions on the roles and responsibilities of mentors and mentees? Okay, if we don't have questions on this, any questions generally, something is troubling and you just want to tell us here. Okay, Fatima Oladuni, you have your hand raised.
Yes, ma.
Please tell us.
You mentioned that you put up the schedule already on the platform. I came on the platform this morning. I guess you must have put it up before I came on. So is it okay for you to repost it, or anybody here can repost it so I can see it more?
Okay, so this brings us to the next thing. I was going to listen to your questions and answers before I go into this. Since we all have understood the roles and responsibilities of the mentors and the mentees, now we have a role here. We have an agenda here. I have something that we need to do here. Remember, I'm the mentor. We need the head of the group. I'm not the head of the group. We need the head of the group. Oh yeah, vote for your head. Or somebody should volunteer to be the head of the group. The head of the group will tell us like what we have done today in a nutshell in writing. I don't want to call this person the secretary. No. We are not doing that here. We are doing business mentors. Somebody said we should make Mercy. Another person said Fatima. Another person said Mercy. So we have 2 Mercies and 1 Fatima. Okay, we have 3 Mercies now and 1 Fatima. 1, 2, 3. How many persons are in the group, excluding me, so that we know whether we have formed quorum? All right, so there are 2 of my devices in here. That's why we are 7. So that means that we have 5 of you here. And we have 1, 2, 3. 3 Mercies. Is it 3 Mercies now or 3 Mercy? And 1 Fatima. Who has not voted? Anyway, we form quorum. So Mercy has it. So Mercy, you are the head. Can we clap for our head of the group? I want to see us clapping. Bring up the emoji. Who is the deputy? Well, we are not even going to now have to vote. Fatima automatically becomes the deputy, the vice, because your name has appeared. Mercy, please unmute and let us know, because we don't want to, you would have known me by now. We do not want to force anything down anybody's throat. Please unmute yourself and let us know whether you are good with the responsibility we have placed on you.
Yes, I'm good, ma. Thank you for the privilege. Thank you, everyone. I'm good, ma.
All right. Thank you, ma. I said my again. I want to pay dollars. All right. Thank you, Mercy. Fatima, unmute yourself and let us know whether you are good to go.
Yes, I'm good, ma. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. That is between Mercy and Fatima. Let us have the minutes of today's meeting. Latest. I know this is a tall order, but please follow it through. This is 1 p.m. Let us have the minutes by 9 p.m. today. Every day when we have any meeting, wherever this meeting takes place, we will have the minutes same day. Just let us have bullet points of what we discussed and put on the platform. Thank you very much. So now, between the two of you also, you will be organizing the platform. Like what Fatima was asking for, thankfully, Mercy was the first person to enter the platform when it was opened, although the link was sent to other people before her. So it's okay that she's even the head. And it's okay that I wasn't the one that chose her. Maybe at the end of the training, said, the head can be given $1 million like that. Anything can happen. Abi? So anything can happen. We don't know what can happen. We don't know tomorrow. So that's it. As the head of the group right now, Mercy will share everything that we have shared before today that Fatima missed out. Although it's her fault, she was given the link since Thursday. She decided to come today. But like I said, today is not for castigating anybody. In fact, it's not even in my nature to castigate people. But please, let us be sure that that doesn't happen anymore. All right, so we are done. We are done for today. And in the absence of nothing else to say.
Sorry, ma.
From my end.
Sorry, ma, please. We did not talk about how often we are meeting and when. I thought we were going to bring that up too.
That means that you are not reading the platform.
I do. Some people have suggested some days different from others, which I also suggested mine.
So the people with the majority carries the day now. That's what I'm going to talk to Mercy and Fatima in camera to do. Like when we run polls as well, or maybe I should just say it here. When we run polls, they will have to condense the as possible. We want to be very transparent. That's why the poll. So we have decided by ourselves the days we'll be holding meetings, how we'll be holding meetings, how often we want to make the meetings. So please, Mercy and Fatima, kindly put this on the platform as well, so that everybody will be aware. We have not chosen the date but we have chosen how many days. Do you understand? We've chosen how often. We've chosen the time, we've chosen the dates, we've chosen how often. So please put all of this on the platform so that everybody will be aware. If a majority has chosen Saturdays, 5 p.m., so be it. All we all need to do is to now create time, including myself, because it doesn't mean that I will be free on those days, but I'm going to diarize it, clashing as much as I can with any other important things. And if it is clashing, I will come on the platform to let you know. But I hope it doesn't. So that's what it is. I hope that answered your question. Ata, does that answer you, please?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, please.
Okay. You quickly withdrew the before you pay dollars. Oh God. So any other thing before we call it a day? All right. Thank you very much for coming. My internet connection is unstable.
Thank you too. Really appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Really. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I was going to say you unmuted yourself. You have something you want to tell us?
No, just to thank you for your time. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for being here as well. I hope you got value, and I hope you are very ready to pick it up.
Yes.
All right, everyone, I love you so much, and I pray that at the end of this mentoring project, versions of ourselves. And I truly hope also that you entered this meeting is not you that you are leaving. That is, you've added value, you've gained a lot, and we can pick it up from there. So see you on the platform. See you. We end the meeting now. God bless you. Continue to have the best of your weekend.